Hello one and hello all. Today I have facts that happen to be small. Yes, today I bring to you a selection of mini facts. These can range from silly to surprising, because honestly, I have a bunch of random things that I've found in the game that never quite fit into any other fact video. So I'm throwing them all into this short fact list. Hopefully at least one of these, or two of these, are interesting to you. I seem to find every stupid little detail about this game interesting enough to talk about, but I doubt everyone is like that. But anyways, let's begin with the list. Smallest body of water the brine can kill you in. Throughout the entire game, this is what I believe to be the smallest body of water you can get eaten by the brine in. I'll be showing where I found it on screen now. And on a side note, you most likely never heard this noise before, but your risen actually gurgles when they're drowning. I only found this out because I frequently turn off audio for my clips. But let me know if you found an even smaller body of water that the brine can get you in. Awnings prevent fall damage. In a similar boat to the hay carts, all awnings or cloth roofs of carts will prevent fall damage. This isn't hinted at anywhere in the game. Even the hay carts have a couple of spots where it makes it obvious you're supposed to jump in them. But I found out that using this method, you can actually get down the castle's highest tower as well. So it's actually useful in some way. Ox carts and bridges. Self-explanatory, but destroying a bridge used by an ox cart will prevent the ox cart from making the full journey, stopping at said bridge. Fists and rattlers, or fisting rattlers if you want to go that way. If you're ever unable to beat a rattler due to not having a blunt weapon, fear not, your fists will break through their rocky hides. And they like it. NPC trap. At this location near the main gate into Vernworth, NPC characters often get trapped and can't pathfind their way out. This is something I noticed very early on in my playthrough. I thought it was really hilarious how they would just keep jumping to try and get out, but couldn't possibly do it for some reason. Fulvio's name. An interesting bit of trivia for the stone sculptor Fulvio is that he shares his name with an Italian painter in real life. Seems like it was intentional because Fulvio is not a very common name. Succubi colors. Saw this one on Reddit, so I'll be including the picture they used along with their username. But evidently succubi come in different colors. Rook pawn reference. Bit of an obvious one, but the first pawn you meet is named after a chess piece, the rook. You see, because a pawn is also a chess piece. Okay, I'm dumb. Francis script. Something I learned recently is that the entire alphabet of the language you can see in the menus, maps, and various other places is called Grancis script. And it's been translated, meaning you can translate anything written in this language you come across. It also bears a similarity to the Elvish language, although upon closer inspection I don't believe the characters are the same. I couldn't find any crossover between them. Somebody on Reddit though has begun translating it themselves, so it's out there somewhere if you really want to translate it. Cheese. Throughout the markets of Dragon's Dogma 2, you can find wheels of cheese. At first sight, you may expect these to be ox cheese, but by definition, an ox is a male castrated bull. And with no female cows in sight, you may be wondering where the cheese comes from. The answer would seemingly be from goats. But the farmlands surrounding Vernworth do not have any goats, leading to the pigs being the only remaining option. Vermundians eat pig cheese. Poo. Something that you may not be aware of in Dragon's Dogma 2 is the variety of number 2s. Throughout the game, you can find poo, which is implied to come from Cyclops, poo from Garms or Ogres, which is just scaled down Cyclops shit, then Minotaurs / Chimera. This one is interesting because you can interpret the stuff sticking out of it as either roots or hair depending on the monster that's nearby. And finally, here's some poo from golems. And there's some random mini facts that I hope surprised you at some point. But like I said, I find a bunch of stupid little things fact-worthy, and these just happen to not make the cut in other videos. So hopefully some of them are kind of interesting, or funny at least. Anyways,
Bye-bye.